Binocular cases. So today I'm going to talk about the binocular case that holds my Leica GeoVids, and I chose the Marsupial binocular case. This case is pretty old. I'm sure they've come out with a lot more advanced cases. I really do like this case. It's really basic. It doesn't have all these big pockets off the side like you see now. A lot of them have a pocket for rangefinder, you know, and all that. My binoculars have a rangefinder. These were some of the first binoculars to have a rangefinder in them, and I made a video about that. Now, you know, you have a lot of brands that have some sort of rangefinder in them. Some stuff I like about this case is it's just super durable, and it's simple. Like, I'm a pretty simple guy, so I want everything to be easy. I got a little pocket here, which I put my lens cleaner in. And then you got these little side pockets here, which are okay. I've never put anything in them. It's just a pretty nice basic harness. Now, a downside to this harness is the material can be scratchy. And on a dead calm day, I noticed when I would take my binoculars out, it would make that noise. And I'm super crazy about sound. So what I did is I took some camouflage. You're gonna have to cut this. Okay, ready? I took some camouflaged moleskin, which I bought from somewhere, I can't remember where, but probably Amazon. And it had a sticky back, and I just stuck it on there, and it stayed really well. So I put it on the inside, so, you know, if there's a deer coming or whatever and I have to draw my binoculars out, or if you're bird watching or whatever you're doing with your binoculars, you don't want to scare anything. So if I pull my binoculars out, it's really quiet. And that's been on there probably for going on 5 years now, and I've had no problem. Now, other than the noise that this material makes, been phenomenal. I'm crazy about noise, so I do tape my buckles so something doesn't hit them and make noise. I do all the stuff that I can to reduce noise, because, you know, that's not natural in nature. Now, the upside of this material is if you're walking through burrs and stuff, they don't stick to it. So there's pros and cons. You know, like some other reviews that I've done, a lot of the clothing that I have, you know, burrs are the nemesis of all hunting clothes for the most part. So I really enjoy this case. It's simple, it's easy, it wasn't too expensive. I think it was about 75 bucks. So there's a lot of cases out there, and if you guys have some recommendations on some other ones to try, leave them in the comments. I'm always looking for something better, more versatile, something that fits my needs a little bit better. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks for the support. All right, so we look a little different than when I first made this video. So I talked to my brother who runs A3 trophy hunts in New Mexico, and he's the one that recommended this pouch. And this is one of their first generation binocular holders. And one of the things I really like about it is it just has a magnet here, right? Has this magnet, which is super awesome. Just flip that guy open and can work it. Now, my brother had told me that he was having a hard time with Onyx maps for a reason. When he was out there, he was struggling, looking for direction and navigation through the app, through any app he used actually, was causing a problem. And when he talked to some people, they found out that the magnet on the binocular holder here was creating a problem for the compass on his phone. So that is another downside to this. So if you are using a binocular or anything with magnets on it, and these are pretty strong. Some of my Badlands packs have magnets on them too. So I never really thought about that, but that's something to take into consideration. So if you're really trying to find your way and you're super lost, you probably need to either, brother said, if you're just a couple feet away from it, or it will readjust and it'll work just fine. But it's something to take into account, and I think that's super important. If you've ever been lost in the elk woods, or you've ever been lost anywhere, you know, little things like this, if you're using a compass, it would throw a compass off for sure. So just something to think about. Otherwise, you know, I believe the new ones do not have magnets to address that exact problem. But then you have Velcro or whatever they're using to hold it shut. I haven't seen the new one. So just something else to take into consideration when you're buying a binocular harness. You know, just a little add-on to that. So appreciate it.